Information on Kegan Kline and Richard Allen. Dear Chief Prosecutor, my name is Ricci Davis, number 14793. I am incarcerated at the Newcastle Correctional Facility. I was uncomfortable writing for fear of not being taken seriously. However, this has to be heard. There are several aspects that at first may seem all over the place. However, if I don't explain it all, you'll get confused, so forgive me. I'll do my best here. Back some years ago, a man named Ron Logan came here to Newcastle, and I daily conversed with him. And a lot of things he opened up about made my ex-girlfriend contact the FBI, hoping to do the right thing, to say the least. Fast forward until now, today. There also has been another guy who was transferred here from another prison back in early March of 2024 by the name of Kegan Kline. For the last 6 months, he seemed to need a friend and quickly, very recklessly, began to talk of beating the system. And glad it is Richard Allen who was caught up. However, he feared he would run his mouth. No, I am in a protective custody unit with 98% child molesters. And trust me, the people speak and brag on their cases as if it's a cool thing. I am here on drug charges. However, Kegan Kline assumed I must have a sex case and began talking, and I slowly took information as he appeared to build trust with me. Oddly, since an earlier report by my ex-girlfriend was made regarding Mr. Logan, out of nowhere this lawyer popped up to visit me, Richard Allen's lawyer, Baldwin, on something, wanting to know if I would come testify on Richard Allen's behalf regarding Logan. I told him no because I already planned on contacting you knowing the information to do with Klein. I never told him about Klein because the information involved Richard Allen, Kegan Kline, and Logan, although he has now passed, as you know. I will now explain what Klein has told me, and I'll share the evidence as he informed me of, so you see I'm doing this in good faith. Kegan told me him and his dad were working a hustle from his back page, making big money from child images. Every 6 months, they bought burner phones for clients, and Richard Allen and Logan were 2 of them, and received new phones from Kegan. From what I was told, they'd done a lot of trading too. I am told they all had their hands in this murder, and feels relieved someone has the fall who isn't going to talk. This Allen guy sold a firearm to Kegan for these burner phones he supplied. Kegan somehow had the Abby girl victim take pictures of herself and traded them between the 3, Allen, Kegan, and Logan. Richard Allen set up a meeting with the girls with Logan. However, they met at Logan's home drinking. Logan and Kegan met up with the girls as Allen was at the farm. Kegan had the firearm and Logan had a carpet knife to scare the girls. They walked the girls back to the house where Allen waited. I was unsure about the story being a lot of detail. However, I pretended interested over time. Here are some details only the killers would know, and maybe yourself, so you can weigh the information out. He informed me him and Allen moved the bodies 3 times, and they were not killed where the girls were found. He said they staged the scene, whatever that means. The youngest girl was kept alive longer. Allen didn't want to kill her, but Kegan made him because it was too late. He said they all got nervous, leaving town in their own cars, out to Lafayette to get rid of evidence. I honestly don't see him making all this up. However, if it appears he did for some sick reason, just dismiss this letter. If by chance it seems to meet the evidence you are dealing with, you are welcome to come speak with me. To be honest, I'm only comfortable speaking with you for the moment. Please understand as the snitch label is real in prison. However, I will talk to you for the time being.